Has he been bothering you or something?
Oh, no, he ain't bothering me. It's her he's bothering.
Well, you didn't offer him a little encouragement by any chance, did you, young lady?
No.
That's funny. I was sitting all the way over there, and I got a little encouraged. Must be the way you move around inside that dress.
All right, smart guy. I'll take you instead.
Oh, I don't want to be hoggish. Lon, you want a piece of it?
Well.
Hepburn now welcomes you to Rome as the captive princess who goes out on the town to have some fun, with Greg as the bewildered bachelor who winds up with a royal blush. And what a holiday, a Roman holiday, when all the things happen you'd always hoped for on the happiest day of your life.
Hello.
Fun on the run, as the princess gives Greg a regal and highly illegal scoot-around.
Edgar?
Yes, dear?
Forget the ladylike, Subsy. Men don't like the women to be ladylike. They like them to be female-like.
Well, if Mr. Parmalee likes his wife female-like, I'll have to find you something to stir up the animal in him.
Oh, it's not for him. I'm fond of you.
Ah, you know.
But if my conscience began to bother me, I'd feel better about it if I could say to myself, well, I helped make Jack president of the firm. That ought to excuse something.
I've got my finger on the button. What do I do now? Just press it, Mrs. Sullivan.
What did you do? Help! PJ!
I've been trapped.
He's back in the army, up to his old tricks with war and women.
Ali!
Hope to see a little more of you later.
The Army wished him on the Navy after his daffy career in Tea House of the August Moon. Then he almost sunk the fleet with laughs in Don't Go Near the Water.
Show me the part of the book where it says it's a soldier's duty to impersonate an officer, huh? Go ahead, show me.
Well, unusual situations call for unusual solutions. Hey, do you have a penknife?
You've had 3 weeks of masquerade as a French nobleman, and now it is time for you to change back.
Two men, physically as alike as twins, but complete strangers. The one dedicated to sin, the other tricked into changing places to find himself the head of a large family he had never seen before. The wife didn't know she was surrendering her heart to a stranger.
Will you listen to me?
And the other man's mistress.
I don't know who you are, but I know who you are not.
Dark dangers were everywhere as he tried to fathom the evil secret that dominated the lives of all within the chateau. Ladies and gentlemen, do you take the miracle of the Postal Service for granted? What kind of people are they? Dedicated. Loyal to a great tradition.
He rides down
Yes, the mail must go through. Have faith in your post office.
He rides down the street, he vandals down the block. Everybody sees us to hear the postman's
Here, coffee, darling. Darling. You. Oh, why didn't you let me know you? Well, now you know. A woman's got her feelings the same as a man. Even an animal needs a mate.
Now, look, Macaulay, look here. Let's behave like sane men. Oh, stop.
Darling, stop! Darling, I tell you, you're killing him! Darling. I don't care. You take her. You're only fighting yourself, but I'll get you. I'll get you, you rotten dingo!
Wait for me, Dad! Wait for me!
You've been in Moscow long enough to know that one of the most foolish things a foreigner and a Russian girl can do is to fall in love, and that the most foolish of all is to marry. Wouldn't you say that?
I love you so much. But they've given me fear.
Of what?
That they will come again. That they will do to us what I know they will do to them.
Your papers, please.
You're from the NKVD?
I cross the Gulf of Finland after sunset and head for Tallinn. Row in towards the shore and wait. I pick her up and we beat it like crazy for the boat.
Dickens have you been? Your mother's been nearly worried to death about you.
Robert, I wouldn't go telling this story all around town if I were you. Chances are some simple explanation.
What is it?
I'm marrying a woman, not a set of statistics. Prove whatever you like. But this is a woman I love. And there's no arithmetic this side of heaven I'll listen to.
There can't be two refugees. Not in one family. You must, Nader. You must.
A woman with a history like hers is called both a prostitute and a nameless refugee. What could you say? How could you disprove it? According to our Constitution, Cliff, the board of directors must act on the resignation of the vice chairman.
Cunning, criminal mastermind. No prison could hold him. no woman would try. Even the underworld regarded him as too great a risk. Rejected, double-crossed. Everything about him should have been a warning to women. Yet, to most of them, he brought the excitement of clandestine adventure. But to some women, his advances brought terror.
No one's going to hurt you. If you behave yourself, you're going to be all right.
Kidnapped.
The suspense is intolerable. The waiting. And finally, contact.
All right, would you just 1 minute, please? No, it's not a trap. No, I'm not stalling.
The police. The press.
Let's have it.
If I do pay the ransom, what are the odds I'll get my son back?
Mr. Stannard, you can pay and get him back. Or you can pay and not get him back.
$500,000 United States currency. The minute that my son is injured or killed, every last cent of this money goes on your head as a reward.
I sold my soul for a blanket that smells of fish and wine and 3 lousy hours of uninterrupted sleep. You know what else, Colonel? At the time, I thought I was getting one hell of a bargain.
Captain Ed Hall was a man who had been decorated time and time again for bravery in action. He came home a hero, only to find himself dishonored.
I'm a desk man, Captain. I've never won a Silver Star. I've never been in a prison camp. So I don't know how I would have held up in your position. But I kind of think I might have done about the same.
Did you collaborate with the enemy? Did you collaborate with the enemy?
No terror that Captain Ed Hall ever faced in battle could have called for more courage than he needed now.
It's different now, isn't it? Before you always fought because you were told to fight. Now you can do it because you want to.
Montgomery Clift, dazzled by the radiant beauty of Elisabeth Taylor, a girl so far above him she seemed like a goddess, but only too human when he held her in his arms.
We'll think of something somehow, whatever way we can. We'll have such wonderful times together, just the two of us.
Montgomery Clift, bound by the warm and vital appeal of Shelley Winters, the girl who clung to him with an overwhelming hunger for love. One love grew in the shadows of the night, sealed by a secret they could share with no one. The other love flamed in the bright light of gaiety and laughter, a need that drove him with all the recklessness of youth itself, a dream that was built on deception.
Yes, I'll come down in the morning.
And if you're not here in half an hour, I'll come where you are. I'll tell them everything, George. I mean it.
I know how y'all feel. This can only happen in a movie. Don't you believe it. If you want to get married or want to stay married, you better see what happens to me in period of adjustment.
From the wedding supper to the honeymoon cottage. Never has there been a honeymoon so hectic or hilarious.
Going off to a strange place.
You picked Miami.
A strange man I'm not even related to. In a hearse. Dragging me off to the Old Man River Motel. That pavilion of joy.
It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't find anything else. I don't want a lecture on marriage from a man spending Christmas Eve with a cocker spaniel dog.
I did not touch your body except as a nurse.
You're going through a little period of adjustment.